it's me at CGB. Today we are opening 3 booster collectory boxes of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I have sacrificed my life savings, my retirement plan, my non-existent children's future college plans, and we are going to check out these boxes brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com. And if you are going to shop on CoolStuffInc.com for sealed product collector booster boxes or those expensive chase singles from the set, you better use the promo code CGB5 and get yourself a discount. By God, we need them. Let's see what we pull. I'm gonna flip this camera so it faces face down. We're gonna dive in. We're gonna let the Avatar nonsense begin. Let's get right into the pulls. We got Toph right on the front. Toph. I'll say whatever it takes to get your comments. I've already seen the comments on the early access footage. I read comments all the time. They might have issues with how I say the names of characters. Trust me. It's just for the attention. It's all for the attention. All right, I'm gonna put these off to the sides, but their box is coming, okay? Get right to it. Ugh. First pack. Aang Swift Savior. This card is busted. This card is insane. I've already shown the infinite potential of this card at the time this video should come out. Oh my gosh. And that is a showcase one for the ages. And then boom, a great hench. There we go. Don't get me started on the screen grabs, but at least they're good playable cards. I'll take it. Fire Nation Palace. Storm of Memories. Ozai the Phoenix King. I needed a foil one of this for my collection. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we just paid for the whole box in the first pack. Am I right, guys? Maybe a little short. We'll see. Let's some of these have to be sleeved immediately. The germs will get them. Just the foils to prevent curling, and the foils I really like. I do think Storm of Memories is cool, but not as much as those. I mean, there's no way the Great Henge isn't a good pull though, right? That one's got to be some dollar signs. I don't know what the dollar signs are. You guys get to see, because my editor does work, don't you, Libby? Pack 2. Momo, the Friendly Flyer. My first copy of that one. A Treetop Village. That was a good land back in the day. Wait, is that foil? Ooh, it's a foily? It is a foily. Okay. Bison Whistle. We got the Shrine Bear. And we got the Tiger Seal. This card would have been busted. I'm telling you guys. This card would have been 100% busted if Prosthetic Memory hadn't been banned. Look at this pretty card. This art is gorgeous. In a foil, it's amazing. Sometimes the foils just, they rise above, you know what I mean? Pretty sure this card will be worth money. Oh yeah, I guess I'll show you the rest of the pack. But we got so many packs to go through, I'm not going to mess around too much with that. I don't know what the going rate is for Momo, but it's my first Momo, so, or at least of the Friendly Flyer variety. The Last Agni Kai. It's a very powerful card. Release to Memory. Exile target opponent's graveyard. For each creature exile, create a 1/1. Hey, as an instant, that's pretty good. Azula. This is my first Cunning Usurper Azula. And Aang Air Nomad. And Aang's Iceberg foiled. Oh, Bolt Bend. Bolt Bend is actually probably a card that's going to be worth something. Oh wait, no, it's Redirect Lightning is the new one, but Bolt Bend itself was also worth something. It's just an uncommon here in the Jumpstart side of the set. Or Avatar Eternal. This is a non-foil Azula Cunning Usurper. And a foil Last Angie Kai. Guys, just shut up about the pronunciations. I don't care. I'm bad at them even when I know what they are. Boom. Signed Appa art. We got Sandbender Scavengers. Fish. We got the fish. Jet Rebel Leader. Lion Vulture. Katara the Fearless. And any other bangers? Here we go. I think all those are fine cards. If any of those were worth money and I missed them, I will find out when I watch the edit. Suki. Yeah, Fire Nation Tank Train, the Noxious Gear Hulk. I'll take the drill. This little, it's not foil, but this little card, this, if it's not worth money, I don't know what a good card is anymore. I've lost the plot. This card is, they made it a mythic. This card reminds me of the Oko meta, where everybody has 10 mana on turn 3. This card should not exist. This card is a mistake, and I will have no problem selling it for to recoup my losses, if there are losses on these packs. I mean, honestly, this card might just pay for the set at some point if it doesn't get reprinted. There you go. Ren and Shaw. Intruder Alarm. Firebender Ascension. Chakra Meditation. South Pole Voyager. Pretty good card because the ally deck is good. And Elephant Mandrill, a Bitter Work. So one of the draws to the collector boosters is that you get more of these foil uncommons and rares from the Jumpstart set. So like cards like these might be hard to get. The Cabbage Merchant, not the 2 mana one, but the 3 mana one is pretty busted. I'm really hoping to open one of those. Classic busted Jumpstart. We got the Boiling Rock Rioter. 3 Dreams. I haven't seen this card in forever. Search your library for 3 aura cards with different names. Put them in your hand. Reckless Blaze, one of those full arts lessons out of the Jumpstart set. Baboon Spirit, another one. Firelord Azula. She's a baddie. Oh my gosh. This card is so good. Gina's favorite card from the set by a mile. I keep on forgetting to even look. It shows you how this goes. We got the Moko, Meandering Drummer. Yep. Keep it coming. We got Washi Tong Librarian. This card also looks insane in Commander. Another mythic in the set. That's probably a few dollar signs. I think this is the rarest version, so you get a sleeve. And Aang's Shelter is Teferi's Protection in foil. I got the foil version. Oh my god. Spirit Water Revival looks fun but expensive. Storm of Memories we've seen, and the Jasmine Dragon Tea Shop. Got Dramatic Reversal. Okay, yeah, foil Teferi's Protection seems like somebody will want that someday. Actually, I don't even have enough Teferi Protections for all my decks. Real question, Commander players. When something's called a game changer, do you take it out of decks? Or do you keep putting it in decks? Or do you just leave it in the decks it's already in and stop getting new ones? Earth and Ally, Visions of Beyond. Draw a card. If it has 20 or more cards in the graveyard, draw 3 instead. Pretty tough to do in Commander. The Moon Slayer. This turns things into a blood moon. Awesome. Chakra Meditation again. Wartime Protesters. And we got anything else? It's fine. Bring it. Firelord Zuko. Fancy art. Mirror Wing Dragon. Oh yeah, the one that if you target, it targets everything else. Is this the same art from the Whatever. I'm not gonna get upset about the art on those cards. It's fine. Raven Eagle. Sokka Swordmaster. Equipment costs 1 less for each ally you control. That's a heck of a cost reduction. It could be free. Beginning of combat, attach 1 equipment to Sokka. Wow. Okay, that's kind of... Is this card, like, insane for equipment? Oh my gosh. As long as you have allies for your creatures. Coda, Selfless Commander, I found very good in Standard so far. In the ally deck, of course. Inspiring Call. Draw a card for each creature with a counter on it. They gain indestructible. I've seen this card. It's a new art. Fire Nation attack. And then everything changed. Something fired. I don't know what this is worth, but it should be worth millions. I don't know what Fire Lord Zuko here is worth. He's pretty great. But I swear to gosh, that Sokka is nutty, and it's a mythic. I don't even know if I had seen that one yet. Firebender Ascension, Shattering Spree, The Legend of Wang Chen. This one of the, yeah, it has a backside. Whenever you cast your second spell, airbend up to 1 other target non-land permanent. Nice. Reckless Blaze, Foggy Swamp Visions, a Firebending Instructor. All right. I don't think any of those are particular big dollar signs, but we'll see. And last pack of this box, box number 1, Diligent Zookeeper, Scout's Warning. What? The next creature you play this turn can be played as though add flash, draw a card. What is this? I don't think I ever saw this card before. I wonder what set this is originally from. It must just be called Scout's Warning because there's no other title on it. Oh! Yeah! Oh, baby, that is the extended art foil, the Cabbage Merchant. This card is stupid in Commander. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, create a food. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, sack a food. Tap 2 foods for 1 mana. Oh, baby. Oh, let's go. We are foodies now. We also got a foil Abandoned Air Temple. Cracked Earth Technique. Nice. A lot of earthbending there. Earthbending is busted. I don't know if you guys have noticed at this point, like at the point I'm recording this, we just played the early access event. Earthbending, that mechanic is not fine. It's like, have they not done enough to make landfall busted recently? Well, they're going further. They're taking it to the next level. Box number 2. Did I make money? Am I rich? Did I hit the lottery? Did I make more than I spent? Libby is telling you right now, and I have no idea how stupid I sound or look. All right. Of course, all prices subject to change, and they will change. This is just at the time that we release these. The Unagi of Kyoshi Island. Unagi? Inagi. Unagi of Kyoshi Island. Yes, I watched the show. No, I don't remember how to say everything. And because they're magic cards, and because I'm used to you frickin' animals online, who I love animals. I'm one myself. You guys online are so like, read the card. It explains the card. So all I do all the time is read the cards. And we read these Universes Beyond cards, and they have words I'm not used to seeing in print. I heard them on the show, all right? I heard Inagi like 100 times on the show, okay? But I'm not used to seeing it in print, so I sound out what I see, and I say things like tough, okay? Or tough, or whatever, or tove, right? And it just messes with the comments. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't. Just shut up. I'm doing my best. Anyway, Heartbeat of Spring. Aw. Oh, we got Boomy Unleashed. Boomy Unleashed. This card is also another busted earthbending card, and I hadn't seen this art yet, but that is amazing. And we got Chong and Lily Nomads. That is a mythic in foil. Whenever one or more bards you control attack, finally your bard's typal deck is cooking. I wonder if that's worth anything. Katara, the Water Tribe's Hope. And here we go. Those are all fine. I don't think that Katara is going to be a particular standout, just kind of a commander. But this serpent, this snake right here, this eel, is a monster. Now, this card should be something, because it's really good, but this one isn't foil. But I'm going to sleeve it anyway. We'll see. And then this is like it's a mythic foil out of Jumpstart. Those tend to usually do better than you expect them to, just because not that many people buy Jumpstart. At least not the ones who are min-maxing and selling on the secondary market like you nerds in the comments. All right, Old Boomeranger. Training Grounds, that's cool. Not foil. Foggy Swamp Visions, ooh, pretty art. Also not a foil, but a very interesting card. I'm curious to see if Foggy Swamp Visions does anything. The Blue Spirit is not one I've had before. The first creature spell you cast each turn has flash during... Whenever a non-token creature you control enters during combat, draw a card. Yee! This wants to play an Azula, doesn't it? And it's another, like, is that a mythic? It's a rare out of the Jumpstart set. Those can do well, though. I haven't had this card yet. Elemental Teachings. Search for up to 4 land cards with different names. Not basic, just land. An opponent chooses 2. Chosen in a graveyard, other 2 battlefield taps. So it reminds me of Realms Uncharted. Just more great land stuff. And I do need that one for my set because I don't have it yet. And, put those over here. The Sokka Bull Boomeranger looks it looks like the promo I got from MagicCon. So it does feel like one I've already had. Some of you got that at MagicCon Atlanta, right? All right. Fire Lord Azula! Azula. Awesome. Just awesome. Absolutely awesome. Rites of Flourishing. Very cool. Overwhelming Victory. More Azula. This one being a lesson. 5 damage to target creature. Each creature gets trample and plus X plus O, where X is the amount of excess damage. Nice. It's an overrun and a removal. Poggies. Is it an instant? It is. So you can play this and double it in combat with your Fire Lord Azula. We got Bison Whistle foil here for the Bison typo players. We got the Iroh Grand Lotus. I do think this card is very good, but probably won't get the respect it deserves because standard is really fast and it's a 6-mana commander. I think other commanders are going to be more sought after. When this enters, 4 damage to target tap creature an opponent controls is pretty neat. I guess you could blink it. What does it do? Scare them? It's just a cute little Momo. Consider Art of Tea. Sure. I'm sleeving that Azula. I sleeve all Fire Lord Azulas. What a card. I really want to play that deck. Gina won't let me because she's busy playing it. She'll play that every chance she gets right now. The Moon Spirit. The boy in the iceberg is Dark Depths. Ah, this is why we have a Aang 2020 indestructible token in the set. Aang at the Crossroads, very blinkable Aang that looks at your top 4 and puts a creature onto the battlefield. I guess I'll show off the other side, the Destined Savior. Then we have Suki, Kyoshi Captain. 3/3, warriors get a bonus, warriors get double strike, so you warrior fans will enjoy it. This is an Agila card. I don't know. You can answer that question, Agila players. Nobody else cares. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, put a quest counter. If it has 4 or more, draw a card. It's kind of a slow effect. I did need it for my set, though. Ogmonkey Rampage, Stand United, Kindly Customer, and a bunch of other commons. Let's see. Is this a mythic? Is a rare? I don't know. I don't think Kyoshi Captain will be like a super expensive piece. This is very beautiful art, but I don't know how excited people are to Waterbend 5 to cast a non-creature spell from hand without paying cost. I feel like they'll just play Joda instead, but what do I know? It is mono blue, but it could always be an Omniscience. Well, there's your Grand Lotus in the special art. The Elemental Bond. Drawing cards for playing creatures. Disgusting. When this enters, exile something. Aang's Iceberg. Appa's in the Iceberg. Should release an Appa. I need some Appas. Washi Tong All Knowing. This is the mythic jumpstart version. Target non-land permanent's owner puts it in their library second from top or bottom. Whenever one or more cards are put into a library from anywhere, create 2 spirits. I mean, that's really good rate for blinking. That's a Yorion card. Avatar's Wrath. I mean, that's a heck of a card. I can't wait to actually try this board wipe-ish effect of airbanding everything but my commander, and then they can't cast creatures for a turn. I'm curious how opponents will handle this in Commander. And here we go. Frantic Confrontation. Target creature gets +X and first strike and trample. Fists of Flame. This is the Azula card. And Cloud Shift. So we actually got a bunch of the Avatar Eternal common, uncommon reprints. But yeah, give me this one. I bet this will be worth something somewhere, somebody. But love their bird spirits that also act as removal and interaction. Non-land permanent. So it deals with just about anything. Legend of Roku. Exile top 3. You may play those until end of your next turn. Then ramps for 1 mana of any color, and then flips into Avatar Roku. Firebending 4 makes dragons. Yeah, all of these sagas feel very slow for Commander and for Standard, to be honest, but we'll see. Volcanic Torrent. We got another Librarian, another nice art. I'm sure people will want that. Lost in Memories. The Walls of Ba Sing Se. You all know the person who uses the butt fighting deck. You all know that there's somebody out there who wants a 0/30 on the battlefield. And you all know somebody who cheats artifacts into play one way or another. They all want that card, and I need that card from my collection. So that one's probably worth a few bucks. And then there we got the rest. And those are fine. But let's sleeve up the walls. And the Librarian, because those are probably sought after cards. And have I made my money back yet? How am I doing? Am I ahead? Am I up? Am I down? I really hope so. Tai Li Chi Blocker, the pretty cool full art flash. I bet this card is better, at least in Standard, than it looks. It taps something down and then it doesn't untap for as long as you control this. Sundial of the Infinite. Oh, and the turn. It's a good ability. This is the foil Sundial of the Infinite. Katar's Reversal. This card looks really good. 4 mana instant, counter up to 4 target spells or abilities. Untap up to 4 target artifacts and or creatures. So it's kind of rewindy, especially if you're untapping mana rocks. And it also, if somebody makes a big stack by casting something that puts a bunch of things on the stack as well, like, I don't know, a Cascade trigger, this can hit all of it, which is a pretty unique effect. And this is in the scene box, so getting your hands on these might be hard. Iroh, Dragon of the West, 4 mana, 4/4 haste with Mentor. At the beginning of combat on your turn, each creature you control with a counter on it gains Firebending 2. I'm sure there are some countery decks that love that. Is this a rare? It's a rare. And then we got Firelord Zuko from the main set. And I don't know if any of these ones are popping out as money cards. I guess we will find out. I mean, that foil Sundial might be. Like, this card hasn't been printed that many times. I really think there'll be enough scene boxes available that people can get a Katar's Reversal if they want to. But just make sure you're getting the scene box if you really, really need that card. Librarian art. Obsessive Pursuit in a cool frame. This card, I was just watching the Command Zones podcast. They're excited about Obsessive Pursuit. It does do a lot. I am curious just how good that card is. Black Sun Zenith. -1/-1 counters and shuffle back into deck in foil. That actually looks really good, which is nice to see. Wartime Protesters. Terror of Serpent's Pass. 7 mana for a legendary serpent with hexproof. It's an 8/8. That's it. Okay. I mean, if you're collecting the set, you gotta have it. Raven Eagle. Here's our forest. Got an Animal Attendant. But yeah, I'll sleeve up these two. I bet some Obsessive Pursuit fans out there will want the bestest, shiniest version. And this Black Sun Zenith actually looks really cool. And here we go. It is Toph. Toph. I should know this. Now at this point, am I just trolling or stupid? You tell me. The first metal bender. I thought this was a Jund commander for the longest. I don't know why I read it that way. And then I think it's because of all the like Windgrace, Jund, Hearthhole, Jund commanders that are landfall. But this is Naya. This is Naya landfall. And I think this is one of the shiniest printings. I know there's also the version that looks like the intro. That's probably the shiniest printing. But this card is absolutely sweet. Then we got a clone. Yeah, classic. Earthbender Ascension, which looks kind of like a busted card the more I've seen it in play. And then Fang, Roku's Companion. Sokka. Tenacious Tactician. Hey, you can always watch it on mute. Or maybe you can con Libby into just turning my mic all the way down and cranking up the tunes, and you can just watch this with the tunes on. We should release an alternate music track where all you get are the tunes, and you can just shut off my audio and you don't have to complain about how I badly pronounce things. Okay? Okay? The Comet. It's my first Comet, and it's the cool art. Each creature you control gains Firebending 5. Insane. What an insane card. Sunbathed Canyon. Another foil. Doesn't look nearly as good to me as the Black Sun Zenith, though. You can kind of see, again, the screen grab. I said I wasn't going to complain too much about that. I'm just going to put this away. Fire Nation Drill. I think this card is a banger. Bison Whistle again. And then the Legend of Kuruk, which is another one of these transforming sagas. That might be fine, but it does feel really slow for the standard I know, especially when chapters 1 and 2 are just scry 2 and draw a card. Like, what am I supposed to do? If I take a turn off in this format, I'm dead. Team Avatar looks like a cool card. You can discard it and use it as a removal spell, or it can be a buff. I think it's still a lot more meant for Commander, though. But that was one I put in Gina's Balin deck. Balin the Haymaker. The Machinist Aerial Artisan. Warstorm Surge. Your eye, bro. Storm of Memories returning. And another Cabbage Merchant in the regular frame and foil. This is the version I always collect. Regular frame and foil. Excited to see that one. Can't wait to binder that one. Very cool. I'm missing 4 mana, what is it? I just saw him. 4 mana Appa. Not this 4 mana Appa, but the 2 white mythic Appa. I'm still missing that. There's a handful of other cards I'm missing for my set. In this frame specifically. So we're on the watch for those cards. We got another Tenacious Tactician Sokka and Prosperity. And then we got the Earth King, which I also think is a really cool card. And we got a good art. Not a foil, though. We got another Dragon of the West. This is extended art foil. And Firebender Ascension in foil. Are any of those going to be worth something? The Toucan Puffin? Nope. Probably not. I don't think so. Shared Roots, Rampant Growth, but now a lesson. Let's see. I mean, this one might be. It is probably the shiniest printing of this card that you can get. All right, last box. One more to go. Ooh, what do we want? Oh, I need that Appa. I definitely need Appa. So let's see. we can pull this off. I've got most of the other characters and the cards I need, but that particular Appa, 4 mana, 2 white, when it enters with flash, flying 3/4, exile, airbend any number of target non-land permanents you control. Other target non-land permanents you control. See, I know my cards. Right here, boom, Appa. Oh, redirect lightning. Actually, I needed this too. This is a card people are very excited about. It seems similar to Bolt Bend, similar to Deflecting Swat. Commander players are pretty pumped about redirect lightning. This is probably one of the better frames for it. We got Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle, the volcano of Roku's Island. I mean, the lava looks good. I'll take the lava. And yeah, I guess I'll sleeve that just in case. Fire Nation Drill. We got Lo and Lee Royal Advisors. This is a rare out of Jumpstart in Extended Art. And then we got the Lion Turtle, the big old 3/6 Vigilance Reach rare. And we got the Swamp, Bastion of Remembrance, Turtle Seals, Ember Island Production. So some good cards in that pack. I'm gonna sleeve up the foil Valakut and the foil Redirect Lightning, and we'll see if I'm right or if any of the other cards are dollar bangers. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Let's see. Avatar's Wrath. We got Extended Art Foil. That's probably a good one. We got Black Sun Zenith. This one is not a foil. The Earth King. The Tale of Katara and Toph. Okay. And then we got an Earth King in the frame I need, so that's good. Solid Ground, Tundra Wall, but what did I lose there? I lost Fist of Flame. Yep, that goes in Azula. Give me this version of the Earth King, which does seem like a really awesome card. You get 2 bodies and you start searching for lands. What deck doesn't want that? Seems good with Teamer Battlecrier too. Art card. We got foil special art Azula Cunning Usurper. Can't wait to blink you. Treetop Village. This one not a foil. Waterbender Ascension non-foil. Dragon of the West again. The Great Divide Guide. I did need this one. I don't have this one yet. But each land and ally now taps for 1 mana of any color. A real mana fixer. 100%. Ruthless Waterbender. Daily Censor. Whatever. Deer Dog. An elk dog. Is a deer an elk? Is that like... Is that true? Is a deer an elk? I have real questions. I need real answers. Not MTG like made up canon or Avatar canon answers. I need real world answers. The Moon Slayer, this one a foil. Awesome. Aang Shelter is another Teferi protection. This one non-foil, but probably still, it's still a Teferi's protection. It's still worth something. The Advisor's Return, the Terror of Serpent's Pass, the Hard-Headed Teacher, which I already had that particular printing, because you guys saw the other video where I opened a collector box, right? I'm now like basically amazing at this. I hope this is worth something. It can turn things into blood moons, and at worst it slows people down. That's got to be worth something. That's a pretty good card. It is just a rare though, not a mythic. I feel like that should be a mythic effect. 7 mana, turn everything into a blood moon. But I guess blood moon itself wasn't a mythic. They didn't have them back then. The Bounty Hunters. This can go infinite with some earthbending nonsense. We got the Mirrorwing Dragon. This one's not foil. The Blue Spirit, this is not foil. The Roku's Companion. We got a foil Avatar Aang in original frame, which is something that I needed for my collection, so it's nice to see. We got Princess Yue. Yahweh? No, it's fine. It comes back as the moon, which I honestly think is so cool for those who have seen the show. When the princess dies, if she was a non-land creature, return this card to the battlefield tapped under your control. She's a land named Moon, and she taps for a colorless. I think that's really cool. Also, it's blue ramp. So, like, you just put this out, chump block with it, sacrifice it. Boom. You ramped in blue. I think this card is busted. Should be worth $1 million. It says it's an uncommon, but nobody's going to buy Jumpstart, so I'm sure it's worth at least $2. Maybe $3. If I pronounced it right, it would be worth more. I'm sure that's true. Oh man, I really did enjoy Avatar. I feel bad that I didn't take notes. I did not realize how much I would need to know how to pronounce everything, remember everything, storylines, because you guys who are big fans, like, you know a lot more than me. I only watched it through the one time. I should have taken a lot more notes. And what's our next property coming up in Universal's Beyond? It's Ninja Turtles. I don't think I need to go take any notes on Ninja Turtles. Although I haven't watched any Ninja Turtle content since, oh gosh, what, 2000? It's been a long time. So whatever they've done in recent years, I have not seen. So maybe I do need to take notes. But I lived the first way around. Ninja Turtles were my jam. I'm still a little skeptical about it in Magic, but I certainly know the lore. Anyway, the Great Divide Guide in a special frame is nice. Eladamri's Call. This one is not a foil. Foggy Swamp Visions is not a foil. Fired Lord Ozai is a foil and a mythic from the Jumpstart set, so that might be valuable. And we got another Unagi of Kyoshi Island. Are you proud of me? And then what we got here? Bosco Just a Bear. Yeah, the other card makes a bear. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a Bosco. That would be the lore I'm talking about, right? Okay. There you go. Eladamri's Call is usually worth something too, but that one's not foil, so it's not gonna Pringle or anything. There you go. Fire Lord and Divide Guide. The ally deck seems so real. I mean, if you saw any of my videos from early access, it seems very real. And if you've seen the Avatar episode of Worst Possible, Aang Allies is very real. So they made it good. Oh, look at that. I got one of them really special arts. Oh, that is sick. I wonder how rare those are. Seem pretty rare. Look at that. Trample, Firebending, 4 haste. I mean, it's so many abilities. What a powerful card. Ozai is Jabaddy. Biggest of bads. And it basically turns into a demon. You have 6 or more unspent mana. Oh yeah. That's gotta be worth. And then in the same pack, I have a foil copy of 3 Dreams. We have I think, the Face Stealer. Nasty card. This is not a foil. We got Tectonic Split Extended Art foil. That's the one that turns every land into a Black Lotus. And we got another Toph the First Metal Bender in foil in the frame I need. This is the best pack by far, right? This has to be the pack of the day. It has to be. Yeah, put them numbers. Put those big numbers up there. All right, where my Dragon Shield inner sleeves at? Use promo code CGB5 to get your toughest, thickest, strongest, most impressive, amazing inner sleeves on the market. And the link in my description supports the channel. So thank you to everybody who uses that on a regular basis. That contingent of you is growing who get your Dragon Shield sleeves using my link, and I appreciate it. And I hope they like it enough that I get to come back next year and continue the sponsorship, because this was my first year with Dragon Shield and you guys have made it, I believe, a very good one. I'm proud of you guys. Thank you very much. Let's keep the collection going. It gives me more money to blow on videos like this. So leave a like, a comment, a subscribe, and use the link. We got a big old lion turtle in foil. That's cool. Here's what are you? You're Lita. Mechanical Engineer. Oh yeah, this was a Jumpstart card in the past. Aang's Iceberg. Another Cabbage Merchant? Dude, we're cooking. And we got a Diligent Zookeeper. Each non-human creature you control gets +1 for its types, maximum of 10. Dude, we have 3 cabbage merchants in these boxes. We got a cabbage merchant in every box. Dude, if that could be a CGB guarantee, we'd sell a lot of boxes. Let's go. What do you think a cabbage merchant is right now? $50? $60? Every green decking commander could play the cabbage merchant. Every single one. Now, it's not like green needs more mana. But, like, if you're trying to play an optimized green deck, you take more mana. Oh my god. Katara the Fearless. Ooh, I like this art. Very shiny one. I like shiny Katara. Ending Volley. Sakansuki. That is from the scene box. The Nomads, more Bard typal, the Bounty Hunters, and Into the Land. A bit of a chill pack after some absolute bangers recently. But I like that Katara. Here we go. Get up close and personal. 3 packs to go. How could we? Oh, we still don't have the Appa we need. And it is a mythic. It's a hard Appa to get. Ah! Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There aren't fresh magic cards all over my office. It's fine. It's fine. I'll get that later. Fire Nation Palace. Extended art foil. Heroic Intervention. Hang at the Crossroads. Those last 2 are non-foil. The Blue Spirit is foil. And then the Moon Spirit is foil as well. And we get the rest of those cards. That's a pack. Yeah, what do you think is worth dollars there? I mean, really, I'm not sure. I don't know if there are any. I'm gonna say none on that one. Two to go. And we got the Day of the Black Sun, extended art foil. Insurrection. Another Cabbage Merchant. This one, non-foil extended art. Boom. Avatar Destiny in foil. I am the cabbage. Who wants cabbages? Does anybody out there need cabbages? I have so many cabbages now. I went from no cabbages at the start of this video to, I think I have 4 cabbage merchants. That's a cabbage merchant for Balin, a cabbage merchant for Minsk and Boo, a cabbage merchant for Hearthful, a cabbage merchant for Korvold. Let's go. And Earthbender Ascension. Last pack. This is Appa or Bust. Visions of Beyond. This one a foil. Spirit Water Revival, not a foil. Suki, the Kyoshi Captain, is a foil. And Faded Firepower. Actually, I didn't have this one either. I did need this, and it's great in Azula. This enchantment enters with X fire counters on it. It's great with firebending in general. It increases the output based on how much mana you put into this. It's like Torbran on an enchantment as long as you have mana to put into it, and it's flash so you can play with firebending. So not a bad card. I did need it. I got an Appa. I got the wrong Appa. I am still down a Yorion Appa. So poor Yorion still doesn't have a Sky Bison friend, but I will remedy that as soon as I can, because I have no complaints apart from Yorion being lonely, which is more of Yorion's complaint, not mine, about this outrageous pull. Put the total up. That's what Libby has added the stuff up to be on the day that she edited this. Did it match the dollar amount I spent? We'll see. At $579 US per box times 3. Number. I'm sure Libby's editing on screen. I think we did it. I bet we beat it. I bet we beat it by like $9,000. Okay, like $200. We probably beat it. I hope we beat it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. You're cool.